Mrs. Knight. I miss you guys. I did not do a read aloud over this last weekend, and I'm really sorry about that. But I'm going to be a lot better about doing them over the weekend with you guys. So next weekend, I should have a Junie B. Jones video posted on Saturday and Sunday so you guys can see me. Also, if you have not seen Flipgrid yet, you guys need to figure out this cool new app called Flipgrid. Here, I'll pull it up on my phone really quick. It's this awesome app where you can post and record some videos. Here, I'll pull it up. So this is a picture of a couple of us posting videos. We've got Beckett and Chandler. Everly's over here. Beckett again. Chandler, Danny. Brooks has been posting a lot of videos. So you guys need to look at this app. It's super great. I hope that last week when we did our first week of distance learning, you guys were all working really hard and that it wasn't too difficult. I know that a lot of this change has been kind of tricky to figure out, but I know that you are all very hard workers and you're smart, and if anybody can do this, you can do this. So I wanted to share some kind of advice for you, all of you Firsties, to get through this too. When we're doing our read to self time, or when we would do our read to self time at school, we kind of talked about getting tired and how sometimes we just get tired when we are reading. And our job is to stop and to think, why am I getting tired? Is it because the words are too tricky and maybe I don't understand what I'm reading? Is it because I don't like what I'm doing? Is it because, I don't like the book that I'm reading? Is it because maybe where I'm sitting is not a good place to sit, right? We have all these different things that we need to stop and think about that will help us to build our reading stamina. So when you're doing your work at home, I want you to kind of think of it the same way. If you are doing your work and you feel like you're getting tired, maybe you're getting a little cranky, or you've been working on the same paper forever and it's not making any sense, and you're just tired, stop and think, okay, is this paper too hard for me to do right now? Maybe you're doing it alone. Is it too hard for me right now and I need to wait? Do I just not like math and I need to maybe stop and I need to figure out another, paper to do right now and come back to my math a little bit later? Maybe the spot that you picked to do your work is just not the best spot. Maybe it's kind of loud. Your brothers and sisters are being loud in the background. Your guys' job is to stop and think about, what can I do to make this work time the best? And then change some things to make this work time the best for you. Maybe go outside and play for a little bit and come back and finish your math paper when you're done. Maybe put your math paper to the side and work on a phonics paper, or put your phonics paper to the side and work on a math paper. Switch some things around so that you can build your stamina, and the next day when you get to your work spot, you are able to work for longer and your brain is able to work better and everything is able to kind of come together. So I hope that all makes sense. We are just going to jump right into Junie B. Okay, so we are reading Junie B. Jones' Captain Field Day. And I have been forgetting to say thank you to Scholastic for letting me read this during this whole crazy school kind of like closure time. Last time we read Junie B. Jones' Captain Field Day, and she is outside right now, and she just greeted new Thelma, this new girl in room 8, and her job was to go and shake hands with new Thelma and to have good sportsmanship. And she went over there and she was not very, very nice. She shook her hand. And she was doing huffy breaths and just not really had a really good attitude about it. And she finally just shook her hand and then saw her Grandpa Miller and ran over to him. So chapter 5 is called Event Number 1, and it looks like Field Day is about to get started. And I'm so excited. This is such a good chapter because something crazy happens with Junie B. So chapter 5, Event Number 1. Captain Field Day to the rescue! Captain Field Day to the rescue! I shouted my loudest. Then I zoomed and zoomed all over the place. My cape flied in the air behind me. Those things are marvelous, I tell you. I ran in and out of all the children. Then, all of a sudden, Mrs. grabbed the back of my cape, and she held it very tight. I looked back at that woman. Yeah, only here's the problem. I can't fly to the rescue when my cape is crumpled, I said. Junie B., please, said Mrs. You need to settle down. No one needs rescuing. I blew the whistle so we can start the first race. Just then, the room 8 teacher blew her whistle too. The first event between room 8 and room 9 is going to be a team relay race, she said. Since both of our classes have 18 children today, everyone will get to run. After that, Mrs. made a line in the grass where the race would start. Then she told us the rules. And we have done relay races too. We did them upstairs in that long hallway. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was pretty fun. Each team will line up behind this white line, she said. The first person in the line will run down to the fence, come back, and tag the next runner. The race keeps going on and on like that until everyone in line has run. Does everybody understand? I jumped way high in the air. I do, I shouted. I understand perfectly because I am Captain Field Day, of course. After that, I hurried to my bestest friend named Grace. You go first, Grace, I said. You are the fastest runner in kindergarten, and so you have to be at the front of the line. I grabbed that Grace's hand, and I pulled her to the front. Only too bad for us, because Charlotte was already standing there. No cuts, she said. I was here first. I crossed my arms at that girl. Yes, I know that, Charlotte, I said, but I am Captain Field Day, and Captain Field Day says that Speedy Grace needs to go first. So move it, sissy. Charlotte stamped her angry foot. No, I was here first, I told you, she said, real snappish. Ooh. Just then, Grace smiled at Charlotte very nice, and she whispered a secret in her ear. And then, what do you know? Charlotte backed right up, and she let Grace go first. Wow. How did you do that, Grace? I asked. What did you say? That Grace did a shrug. I just said the word please. I tapped on my chin. Please, huh? I'll have to remember that one, I said. Pretty soon, Mrs. blew her whistle for us to line up. Is everyone ready? She asked. Yes, we hollered back. Then Mrs. shouted in her loudest voice, on your mark, get set, go! Then, boom, fast as a rocket, Grace started to run. Go, Grace, go, shouted room 9. Grace zoomed to the fence and back again. She tagged Charlotte on the hand. Go, Charlotte, go, shouted room 9. We're winning. After that, Charlotte tagged a girl named Linny, and Linny tagged Jamal Hall, and Jamal Hall tagged a boy named Ham, and Ham tagged Polly Allen Puffer. Then all of room 9 kept on tagging each other until finally there were just 3 more runners to go. There's like nothing as exciting as a relay to me. I think that they're so fun to watch. Their names were Ricardo and Junie B. Jones and Cry Baby William. Ricardo made noises like a race car. Vroom, 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 he said. And then all of a sudden, he got tagged and he took off running. Me and William watched him go. Ricardo runs fast for a boy in cowboy boots, I said, kind of proud. Crybaby William pulled on my cape real urgent. He quick whispered a secret in my ear. I wonder what his secret's going to be. I'm not good at this, Junie B, he said, very nervous. I'm not a fast runner. I patted his slowpoke little head. Do not worry, little William. I am Captain Field Day, remember? I will save the day, I said. I will run so fast you will be able to even walk, probably. Just then, Ricardo came running back. Here I go, William. Here I go, saving the day. Watch me, I shouted. Ricardo tagged my hand. I took off fast as a rabbit. Then I kept on getting faster and faster and faster. I turned around at the fence and I started running back. Only all of a sudden, a very terrible thing happened. And it's called, oh no, my shoe flew right off my foot. Oh, good grief. All right, there they are outside. So we've got, it looks like room 9 is over here. Here's Ricardo. Here's Grace. I'm guessing that, there they are. There's Junie B. Jones in her shoe. I'm guessing these are roommate kids. Oh no, she's the last one too. Or no, Crybaby William was the last one. It went way high in the air. I run after it speedy quick. Okay, pause really quick. If you were Junie B and your shoe fell off, what would you do? If I was Junie B and my shoe fell off, I probably would just forget it and I would keep running with just my sock feet. And then after the race, I would go back and get it. I wouldn't even worry about my shoe. I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but if you do, let me know. It went way high in the air. I run after it speedy quick. Room 9 shouted and shouted at me to stop. Yeah, only you don't even have to worry, people, I hollered. It won't take me very long to put this back on. 'Cause good news! I picked it up and waved it around. Velcro! After that, I put it on in a jiffy and I zoomed right back to William. I wonder how long it took her to pause and say all that to room 9. Doesn't it seem like it's wasting time? I zoomed right back to William. I tapped him on his hand. Only that boy just kept on standing there. Go, William, go, go, I shouted. But William shook his head no, and he pointed at room 8. They were jumping up and down and dancing all around. 'Cause guess what? They had already won the race. And that is the end of chapter 5. Oh no! Chapter 6 is called Losing. What? Oh my gosh, you guys, Junie B. Jones, the very, very first race they lost, and I don't want to say it's because of Junie B, but her shoe fell off and she stopped and she took all this time to put it back on, and then she was talking to everybody. Oh geez, Junie B. Jones. And she wanted to be Captain Field Day and save the day. But so far it doesn't seem like that is how it's working out. So if you have any predictions about chapter 6, maybe you think something is going to happen, let me know. I miss all of you. I've been getting some cool pictures, some cool videos. Keep posting stuff on Flipgrid. Email me, have your mom text me. I miss you guys. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.